Welcome to Built for More. This is not a podcast about hype. It's not about quick motivation. It's not about staying comfortable. This is about discipline. This is about growth. This is about becoming the man you were created to be. If you know deep down you're capable of more leadership, more strength, more purpose, then you're in the right place. Let's build together. There is a version of you that shows up when things are easy. And then there's a real version of you, the one that shows up when life gets heavy, when the schedule is full, when the stress is high, when the energy is low. When things do not go your way, that is the version that defines you. Pressure has a way of exposing things. It exposes your habits. It exposes your mindset. It even exposes your discipline. It exposes your standards. You can talk about who you are all day long when life is calm, but pressure tells the truth. There have been moments in my own life where everything felt under control. Routines were solid, habits were consistent, mindset felt strong. Then life applied pressure. Work got busier, responsibilities started stacking up, time got tighter, energy started dropping, and that is when I had to face a real question. Was I disciplined or was I just comfortable? Because it is easy to feel disciplined when everything lines up in your favor. It is easy to stay consistent when you have time. It is easy to feel focused when nothing is pulling you in 10 different directions. But that's not the real life. Real life is unpredictable. Real life is demanding. Real life does not always give you perfect conditions. And that is where most people fall off. Not because they're incapable, but because their discipline was built in comfort, not tested in pressure. Pressure is not your enemy. Pressure is your test. It reveals whether your habits are real or just convenient. It reveals whether your standards hold up when things get hard. It even reveals whether you are leading yourself or just reacting to what life throws at you. I have had days where I did not feel like showing up. Days where I could have easily justified slowing down. Days where nobody would have blamed me for taking it easy. But those are the days that matter the most. Because pressure doesn't take care of your excuses. It does not care how tired you are. It does not care how busy your schedule is. It simply asks one question. Who are you under pressure? That question forces honesty. Because under pressure, your real habits show up. If your standard is discipline, you'll find a way. If your standard is comfort, you'll find an excuse. Pressure does not create weakness. It only exposes it. And that is a good thing, because you cannot fix what you do not see. You cannot strengthen what you do not recognize. The moments that you feel heavy are the moments that give you the clarity. They show you where your mindset needs work. They show you where your habits are inconsistent. They show you where you have been relying on motivation instead of discipline. And once you see it, you have a choice. You can fall back into old patterns, or you can rise to a higher standard. That is where growth happens. Not when everything is easy, but when everything feels difficult and you decide to show up anyway. There is something powerful about choosing discipline under the pressure. It builds confidence that cannot be faked, because you know you are not dependent on perfect conditions. You know you can handle more. You know you can keep going when it would be easier just to stop. That kind of confidence changes how you carry yourself. It changes how you lead. It changes how you think. Pressure stops feeling like something to avoid. It starts feeling like something you are prepared for. Because you have trained for it. You have built habits that hold up when life gets busy. You've built standards that do not move when things get uncomfortable. You have built a mindset that does not break when things get hard. That is what separates men who grow from men who stay stuck. The ones who grow do not wait for life to get easier. They get stronger. They prepare for pressure. They expect it. They embrace it because they understand something most people do not. Pressure is not a sign to slow down. It is an opportunity to prove who you are becoming. There will always be seasons where things feel heavier, more responsibility, more stress, more demands. That's part of the growth. The question is not whether pressure will come. The question is how you will respond when it does come. Will you shrink? Will you make excuses? Will you fall back into comfort? Or will you step forward and lead yourself through it? Because leadership is not just about leading others. It's about leading yourself when it would be easier not to. It's about staying steady when everything around you feels unstable. It is about holding your standard when life is testing them. And the more you do that, the stronger you become, not just physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You become someone who can be counted on, someone who does not break when things get hard, someone who does not disappear when pressure shows up. This is the man you're building, not the one who only shows up when life is easy, but the one who shows up no matter what. Pressure reveals who you are, but it also shapes who you're becoming. Every time you respond with discipline, you build strength. Every time you respond with focus, you build clarity. Every time you push forward instead of pulling back, you build resilience. So do not run from the pressure. Do not avoid it. Do not wish it away. Use it. Let it sharpen you. Let it expose what needs to grow. Let it push you into a higher standard, because the man who can handle pressure is the man who can handle growth. And the man who can handle growth is the man who can build something real, something lasting, something strong. So the next time life feels heavy, do not ask why this is happening. Ask who you're going to be in the middle of it, because that answer changes everything.
You are not stuck. You are not finished. You are not average. You are built for more. But nothing changes unless you do. So take one step today, make one decision today, lay one brick today, and when no one is watching, keep building. I'll see you on the next episode of Built for More.